Joshua Poole, favorite Christmas present, cutting board and coasters.
You're welcome.
Jared says, my cutting board and coasters were literally my favorite gift I received this year. Love them so much.
Yay.
Oh, man, you're welcome.
Well, you're welcome about the cutting board and coasters. It was so fun. It was so fun. We gave out a few of them this year. We were thinking of some people who have given us gifts and helped us out, and we just wanted to kind of pay it back to some of y'all. So we appreciate that very,
They were
very much.
all different,
All of them.
very unique.
Yep.
So that was a lot of fun, and I'm glad everybody who received them seemed to be enjoying them thoroughly.
Yes.
So
I like some of the faces we saw when people opened them. They didn't know what to expect, and it was like,
Jody Guy Cotton Gim says the cutting board is freaking amazing.
we made him.
We had to do a weird one for Jody.
That was all his idea. He made it all weird. Just
I was like, Jody's got to have. I can't
weird in
just
a good
give
way.
Jody a regular rectangle one. That's
Right.
crazy.
what would it be called? Is that a parallelogram?
It's a trapezoid.
No, parallelogram.
Parallelogram.
Trapezoid would be like this. So yours is a parallelogram.
Yeah, Jody's is shaped
It's like it went.
as a parallelogram.
Yeah.
Kimberly Nutter Utter Butter says mine is proudly displayed on my table. It is gorgeous.
Good. I saw the pictures you posted. That was wonderful.
Jody says it's a rhombus.
Is it a rhombus?
Might be a rhombus.
Maybe. Maybe he's right. Jared taught us that word, he says. Christy says they look
Rhombus.
amazing. You said great work. Oh, it was fun to do. Wrong, Jody. Jody's is a rhombus. Okay. See, Jody
We're
already answered
looking
it.
up because I had to show him what a rhombus. I'll be damned. I
Okay.
thought it was what's a parallelogram?
I know. I don't know what a parallelogram would be. Crazy.
Screamer Dreamer medication
We have a new
information.
Screamer Dreamer
a
medication
rhombus
information.
has all four sides equal and opposite angles equal. And opposite angles equal. While a parallelogram has opposite sides equal and opposite angles equal.
Okay.
Okay, all four sides equal.
So basically
A rhombus has-
square. A rhombus is a square that goes like that. And a parallelogram is a rectangle that goes like that. That's what I'm seeing.
All four sides equal and opposite angles equal, while a parallelogram has opposite sides equal
These two.
and opposite angles equal.
Right.
Although that is true, I will have to call Jared out on a technicality. If you were to actually put a tape measure on the four sides of Jody Guy's cutting board, they're not equal.
It's officially a parallelogram.
It's super fucked. In fact, even the angled sides
They're
are not
equal.
square to themselves.
So it's a
It's actually, they're just like they're angled, but they're just kind of like a little bit like that to
so
each
it's a
other.
geometric mess is what it is. It's not an official geometry.
However, it looks more like a rhombus than a parallelogram.
Yes,
I will
it
say
does. It's more squarish that's been
that. If
squashed.
you put a tape on it, my geometry teacher would disagree.
Correct.
With the rhombus
Rhombus.
guess.
Jared says also back talking about cutting boards. I've seen a couple of them on Craigslist. $200 just seems too low in my opinion.
It is not.
A rhombus looks like a
Plum is
rectangle
kind of different.
that's had a drink or two.
It's not. Plum is a little bit something different, but I know what you're saying.
Joshua,
It's not parallel. The lines, the side lines of
it's not-
Jody's cutting board
it's
are
more
not
like-
parallel.
it's more like
They're
that,
like
kind of
that.
kind of
The top and bottom are parallel.
kind of
The sides, if they went on forever, they would touch.
right. There you go. What's that called? Yeah, look at Joshua. He says, geometry, you're hitting all the hot button issues tonight. That's right. That's what we do here at Screamers. Hot button issues.
Not
right?
a lot of people like to talk about that geometry.
Jody
CNN
Guy.
and Fox News are both staying away
That's
from
right.
that one.
They are both away from it. It's one of a kind, killer, badass, chop.
Badass chop chop.
Nice.
So you're saying it's not flush. No, flush
Or
is
plum.
a different word.
Oh my!
I love
goodness.
it. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I love knowing more than Jared does about something. Doesn't happen often, but it makes me giggle.
Makes you giggle. That's right.
Flush
Right.
is different.
What's Julia saying? If none of the sides are equal, you simply got a quadrilateral on your hands. I just
Yes.
want to hear you say that word. I had to slow down.
It is a quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral. I was like, you've simply got a Quadrilateral.
It is a quadrilateral.
Reading is fundamental.
Jared says, haha, I'm doing this on purpose.
I know.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I know. It's funny.
You're saying
It's not, you're saying it's not blood.
it's a mortise and tenon? Is that what you're saying?
My goodness.
Does biscuit joints?
He's Googling what terms.
Oh my
Man.
goodness. They were a joy to make.
Yes.
And we had a good time.
It was super fun because he was doing the gluing up. I did the sanding and oiling and stuff like this. But it was like, what do we need to make one that looks like so and so, or looks like so, not looks like, but as in like this suits that person. And I think they all came out great. I think the Betancourts was wonderful.
Oh, Cindy says instead of drunk history, we have drunken geometry. That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
Love it.
I would have to brush
so
up a
good.
little bit. I was pretty damn good at geometry in
So was
high
I.
school. And if I brushed up a little and we got someone in here and did some drunk geometry, that would
That'd
be
be
great.
fun. It'd be super fun. So Jared also says, so you're saying it's on an uneven plane? Maybe.
Kinda. Well, kinda.
Because it's going to meet at some point.
The imaginary line is on an uneven plane.
Right. Oh my gosh. You're bringing back high school memories right there. Very fun. So yes, we gave and received wonderful giftage this year, and we appreciate it.
Jared said, I'd love to know the process. Did you have to glue and vice grip them all together to get all the pieces together? Lots of sanding, I'm sure. So quality. Yeah, we did them all. We ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we ended up making 6 boards this year. Jared said my dad was a shop teacher. I know that information.
Yeah.
Because of episode number.
Because of episode number 38, I think. It's let's see. Yep, 38. I was
Number
right.
38. And none of them were the same. Even though Jared's and Joshua's looked a lot alike, they still weren't the exact same. So we did them a little different. Each one of them but it is a matter of glue a bunch of stuff up and we plane them down so we don't have to sand as much. Then we rip that all up again and turn the boards the other way and then glue them all up again. And sometimes we might add some stripes in there or do something kind of goofy. And so it's just fun. It's different.
Yeah. Yeah. And then put some really good food grade oil on them.
And then sand the shit out of them. Yes.
Yes.
Too cool, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Tune in live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Central.
On the Unsung Screamers Facebook page, YouTube channel, and Twitter.
And check out our Unsung Screamers podcast.
Wherever you get your podcasts.
Ah!